We are checking out my subscriber songs. This is going to be going on YouTube for any of those who missed this. Last month, July 4th, I put out a video asking you guys, my subscribers, to send me your own music for me to react to here live on Twitch. We had a few submissions, not a crazy amount. And once again, this is not a competition. There's no winner or anything. This is just going to be reviewing music that you guys send to me that is your songs, whether you guys are solo artists or bands. Hopefully everyone followed the rules. I don't remember all the rules, but I remember saying you guys had to have songs between 2 and 4 minutes long. You had to have vocals. I think there was another rule or two, but it doesn't really matter that much if I don't remember it. My main objective here is to help smaller artists get some ears that can help them, because something I struggle with as a artist is when you make your own music, you somewhat become deaf to your own, to how bad your music really is, you know? Because you work on it so long that you almost convince your brain that it's really good. But then you put it out in the world, and then, as for me, I've had thousands upon thousands of people tell me how bad my music is, When people point out your flaws in your music and you really listen to what people say, you can really hear it. That's something I think will be helpful for some people, especially most of you that are sent songs today are not artists yet. You guys are just starting out, just like me. To start off, this is actually a band called Lavender Snakes. They are a German rock metal band, and this is their song Amen. Let's do it, man. Let me know if audio is too quiet. Alright, so far it's good instrumentation. Just not the best mix, but I'm liking the intro. God cannot be dead, for he was never alive. Metallica vibes. God is death itself, and the exit he provides. That's funky. SOAD vibes, yeah, I hear that for sure. Ooh, I like the drums. Yeah, the mix isn't great, but as far as songwriting goes, this isn't bad. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. I'm feeling a fade out outro, and you're gonna get negative points. Okay, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's not a fade out outro. That's a guitar fade out. All right, so a song, 2 minutes and 44 seconds. 2 minutes and 44 seconds. Not a horrible time, Little short, but wasn't bad. So yeah, that was Amen from Lavender Snakes, a German rock and metal band. Not bad for the first song. Obviously, I'm not going to be harsh on you guys at all. I try not to be harsh when reviewing music at all. Definitely not bad. It's just the mix needs to be a little better. But as far as the songwriting and just the instrumentation, really not that bad. The vocals, I think, I don't want to say anything bad about the vocals, because I just think they're really not my thing. They kind of have, and also this is a German band, so that's also going to have some influence on the way the vocals sound. I kind of got some James Hetfield vibes, kind of. The mixing needs to be a little bit better overall on the song overall, but vocally as well. He has this kind of grindy, kind of bassy tone. I don't even know how to make that sound. And it's really not my thing, but not a bad song, man. As far as rating it, I'd say a good 6 out of 10, really. It's songwriting, really not bad. It's a good instrumentation. The guitars were nice, and the writing was good. Obviously, I wish the song was a little longer, but it's not a bad length for a song. It didn't feel that short, honestly. It was 2 minutes, 43 seconds long. It kind of felt longer with the long, drawn-out guitar part. Just wasn't too bad. So this is Algorithmic Melody, an alternative metal with AI tweaks. There's a fucking fly. This is not the time. So this is Weapons of Mass Destruction. by Algorithmic Melody. Production already sounds great. Good mix already.
I dug up these memories, inflicting me pain, but still mine. Maybe it's better to walk through the line.
This is good. Oh! Very good production. Good use of auto-tune.
Shut the fuck up.
Ooh. Dayseeker vibes.
Like a closet full of your ghosts. Sometimes your words are weapons of mass destruction. Weapons of mass destruction. Fire to the void.
Ooh, the bass is very apparent in the mix. Very good songwriting. Like the lyrics, very good production. I wish the screams were a little louder. The clean's got a Dayseeker vibe. Yeah, this is a good song. I'd add this for sure. Good melodies.
Temperatures rising, we're close to the critical mass.
Very produced vocals, a lot of effects,
Something's missing.
a lot of de-esser effect. That's a nice lyric.
Run away from
Okay.
your miserable life.
Ooh, all right.
Say what you wanna say and shut the fuck up. You don't care that I hate you the most.
Yeah, so in the note of this song, it said it was recorded with AI tweaks. So I wonder what hand AI had in this. That song was called Weapons of Mass Destruction by Algorithmic Melody. The auto-tune was a hit or miss at times, and the screams were a bit quiet. Other than that, that was a phenomenal song. Yeah, man, I'm thinking this is probably going to be the best song of the whole thing. Like he said, it was made of AI tweaks. I'm not sure, maybe that has to do with maybe the vocal editing, because at times it kind of reminded me of Boy What, with the way the vocals had effects on them. The very de-essed vocal effects and auto-tune kind of reminds me of Boy What, so maybe that's the way it was tweaked with AI. Yeah, that was incredible, really good. I wish it could have gotten heavier at times, because the screams were really good. I do think the screams were a little quiet, like you said, Opulence. I wish the screams were a little bit louder, but dude, this has huge potential to go. I mean, this is good songwriting. This is crazy good. I would fucking hop on a track like this and throw vocals down. Like that is a good instrumental, good songwriting, good song length too. That was super good, man. Go check that out if you guys. I don't know if he has links, if he's on Spotify or anything, but if you guys want to find that song, that was Weapons of Mass Destruction by Algorithmic Melody. If when this goes on YouTube, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I'll leave links down in the description. I also think one of my rules was no videos. I think I said that, but we'll let it pass. You know what? It's fine. It's all fun and games. This is Rage Circuit by Mr. Endgame X in Pieces. I guess this is probably a collab track or something.
I am burning emotions on fire, unleashing darkness, vengeance and desire, bound by power that fuels the war within. Lost for destruction, it's time to begin. Eternal war machine, a chain and set to kill, breathing in bloodshed, possessed by the frail, devouring souls, embracing the night, survival emerge, in this hellish fight, my brain is a circuit of light.
Alright, I'm gonna give you one huge tip right now. I'm assuming this is a collab track, so I don't know whose vocals was to start off there. When you're recording vocals, man, don't be afraid to do parts in different segments, because I can tell this seems like it was recorded in one swoop. You're running out of breath, and it's affecting the way you deliver your vocals. Don't be afraid to layer multiple vocal tracks and do different takes when it goes from part to part. You went right from the verse into the chorus, and it just is not a smooth transition. So that's something that can help the way it sounds a lot. Really got to work on your vocals, your screams. This is not listen, this is not being hard. This is not me trying to be harsh at all. Most people would hear that and shit on you and be so mean. I genuinely want to help. That's part of the reason we're doing this, is I genuinely want to help. It sounds like you're afraid that your mom is going to hear you. Like you're trying to be quiet but scream. You're doing this like whisper scream thing that just isn't a technique. It's just not great. Like I said, I don't know whose vocals those were, because this seems to be a collab of some sort, or whatever. Instrumentals are good. Yeah, instrumentals are good. I'm assuming these instrumentals are from like on YouTube. Like you buy instrumentals from producers is what this sounds like. But so like it's terms of the songwriting, like the melody and the rhythm of the vocals, it's not bad. The lyrics are good. It's got a cool vibe to it, but vocally, really got to work on your vocals, and the production obviously isn't too great, because that's something that leads me to believe this instrumental was bought online from someone on YouTube, or maybe on Fiverr. Somebody purchased an instrumental for somebody, because the production doesn't match the quality of the instrumental. So it sounds like this instrumental was bought online and then the vocals were put on it. The vocals, like, they're not great, but there are some really simple things that can help you. I'd say go on YouTube, learn how to scream better, because I'm not a perfect screamer. Do better. Do better. That's such a douchey thing to say. Just try and learn better how to scream, because you're doing like a whisper.
For destruction, it's time to begin. Eternal war machine, training set to get.
Yeah, definitely start recording the different parts in different parts. Like the part where it says it's time to begin, you should stop recording right there and then start a new recording of this Eternal War Machine part. You need to record parts in different parts.
Machine training set to count. Blaming and bloodshed, possessed by the frown. Devouring souls, embracing deny. Survival remorse. In this hellish fight, my brain is a circuit of
even like the end there, like my brain is a circuit of rage, that should also be recorded in a different part, because you're doing this kind of trying to do this like higher pitch thing to end the chorus. You should record that separately.
Is a circuit of rage. Is a circuit of rage. Like a predator, I stalk the dying light, breathing out chaos, consuming every fight, swirling flame within a pure jumped in spam. In this torment experience, there's no room for fear. Eternal war machine, unchained and set to kill, flaming and bloodshed, possessed by the thrill, devouring some, embracing the dead. Survival immersed in metallic fight. My brain's a circuit of my soul's still driven in rage. A puppet of darkness, trapped in this cage. Visions of carnage, haunting my dreams. A chemistry of nightmares, ripping at Dustin.
Like the songwriting is not bad, the lyrics aren't bad, kind of gives me Motionless in White vibes lyrically, and just the rhythm of the vocals. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. This is not me being a dickhead, because I have been where you guys are. I have been at this exact start where I thought I put out something so cool. I remember when I came out with my very first song, Pay the Price, back in like 2021, 2022. It was like July of 2022, I think, was when I put out my very first song. And I thought I was hot shit, because I was just so excited to make music. I thought I was doing so good. I made a lyric video just like you guys have. I thought I had the coolest thing going. I thought I was about to take off. And it was just, I was just young. And I'm assuming you guys sound young as well. You guys seem like, I doubt you guys are older than 17, which is not a diss. Please, I want you guys to know I'm your friend here. This is me trying to be nice and help. I was at the same spot when I made my first song, or when I released my very first song. I was 16 and I thought it was amazing, and it wasn't. And I got absolutely fucking ripped apart in TikTok comments. And I want to help you guys not go through that, but that is something that you have to go through, because that is something that has turned me into a better artist. Because at the end of the day, I am still not good. And in years from now, I'm going to look back on my music now and think the same exact thing. That's just the stepping stones of it. I was the feature. I knew I sucked from the start. I just didn't really want to stop with music, so I'm actively working to improve my vocals. Good for you, man. That's all you can do. That is all you can do, because this is not horrible. This is like, it's not a bad foundation in terms of the songwriting. Like, the lyrics and the rhythms and everything aren't bad, but seriously, listen to those tips I gave you. Both of you guys got to work on your vocals. I mean, that's just the harsh truth. And I know I sound like I'm on a high horse and telling you your vocals suck. That's not what I'm doing here. I've been there. My vocals are still not great, but I've improved so much in the last few years, and you will too. And in 3 years from now, you'll look. Listen, in pieces. In 3 years from now, you will look back on this song and cringe so hard at yourself, because that's the way life is. That's just how life is, especially with creation. You know, you can relate to anything. You could take a selfie of yourself doing some dumb face with your tongue out, and in 5 years, that'll randomly pop up in your Snapchat memories, and you'll cringe at it, because that was a past version of you, and you've grown and matured and changed as a person. That's exactly how it is with music. In a few years, you'll look back on this and be like, holy shit, I thought this was good music. Because that's what I did. I thought the first couple songs I put out, I thought they were so good, and they were hot fucking garbage. And I deleted them, and I've redone them. My next song coming out, the song that's coming out this month, I put this song out 2 years ago, and it was horrible. And so I redid it. All you can do is improve and try and get better. Learn from other people. Learn from other people's mistakes, like I'm telling you my mistakes, and just keep going. And someone gave me a tip recently. I think it was one of our friends in Discord. He said something about just put out music, and you can always come back later. You know, put out music now and grow with each song, each album, each project. Just grow with it, and someday you could come back to it and redo it. And that's the mindset I'm going with right now. My music's not great. It's a lot better than it was 2 years ago, but I'll come back and redo it. You know, just someday remastered versions are a thing. You can come back when you got more knowledge as a vocalist, as a producer. You can come back and redo it. Sorry, that was a lot of talking. My bad. As Future the Wise. So who's screaming right now? Is it In Pieces or Mr. Endgame? Which one is doing that? Who's doing the ripping at the seams scream? Ripping at the screams. Who's doing it? Because that's Mr. Endgame. So I am not creating a competition here at all. I'm assuming you two were friends. That's how I got into music. I used to have this douchebag of a friend I used to make music with. You guys will never find that music. It is long gone. You guys will never find that. But when I started off making music with a friend, and we did like songs together, I'm assuming you guys are friends who made this song together. I'm not creating a competition here, but this person doing this scream, I guess, is Mr. Endgame. I'll say your screams are better than In Pieces, but a tip I want to give to you is do not rely on distortion to make your scream sound good, because you've layered a lot of distortion on these screams, a little bit too much, in my opinion. I mean, production a lot of the time becomes a preference thing. There's a lot of distortion. It doesn't sound terrible. It sounds better than the intro screams, but I think it sounds better because of the distortion. Just know you can't always rely on distortion. Yo, blah. Yeah, man, it's a good start. I just keep working on it, both of you, man. You guys can get somewhere with that. I don't know if you guys are just doing a little collab, or if it's like you guys are like a duo in music or whatever. But you guys can both figure it out. It's not a bad start, not a bad foundation. The songwriting's not too bad. I think you guys are a little too wordy. I think you guys use a little bit too many syllables and too many words. And it doesn't help that you guys don't really have the breath control to get it all out like you need to. So I'd say in terms of songwriting, just maybe use a little less wordage. But if you can figure out vocally how to have better breath control and get those words out, then that wouldn't matter. But really not bad, man. Thank you guys for sending that submission. I do not want you guys to think that I was ripping on you and shitting on you guys or whatever. I really am just trying to help. But really thank you guys for the submission. Opulence, you're up, bro. I know his heart's pounding now. So yeah, this is Opulence's song called Erase You. Opulence is one of the biggest supporters in my community. He always shows up for the streams when he can. He's always in the comments on YouTube. Big supporter of mine. And we're checking out his song called Erase You.
You ripped out my heart just to shove it back down my throat. Million pieces, but just big enough to make me choke.
Alright, bro. Not bad. Mixing wise, turn your mic down. Or not even your mic, just in post-production, turn your volume down on your mic and turn the guitar up. The instrumental, I know you've said your instrumentals are your biggest flaw or whatever. That's the thing you struggle with the most. The instrumental is like very simple, but you can get somewhere with simple. So then it turns into a mixing and performing thing. I think you need to turn that guitar up, even the drums a little bit, and turn your voice down a little bit. Because I know for me as a songwriter, something that I struggled with at the start was I'd always had my vocals too loud because vocals were the most important part to me. That was like a rude awakening I had with my first couple songs, was people would shit on me for my vocals being too loud. And I realized, I was like, wow, why are my vocals so loud? What the hell? So definitely turn the vocals down a bit.
I'm sick of always pleasing you and feeling like I have to prove I suffered your abuse, I suffered your abuse. This will be our last goodbye. You crossed 100 million lines. Never worth the time, never worth the time, 'cause now I'm done.
Honestly, man, you have a really nice voice. It's hard, like the way your voice sounds. You have a lot of potential to be like an incredible singer. Like if you learned how to sing better and learned how to do vocals better, you would always hear people talking about how nice your voice sounds, because you have a very soothing, nice sounding voice. I know I seem like such an arrogant asshole because I give all these tips and stuff as if I'm some amazing musician and artist, but I also am not good. So
stumble through the dark, 'cause the light, it ain't what it seems.
Something else in the songwriting, man, I think this melody is getting a little too repetitive. It kind of seems like a copy paste of this melody, like the way the drums fall off and you're like da, da, da. Like it's a little repetitive.
You raise your voice, you raise your fist. When both come down, it should've hit. You make me scream and fall apart, but I'm too scared I'll break your heart. I'm sick of always pleasing you.
That's interesting. Cool.
And feeling like I have to prove this will be a last goodbye. You crossed 100 million lines.
Not bad, man. It's not bad songwriting. Definitely got some things to work on. There's nothing else I can really tell you. Soul Dissonance. Alex Keefe. Good production.
Woke up in the darkness, a shadow on the shore. Lost in the quiet, can't find my way anymore. Let goes of the past, like whispers in my mind. Chasing the horizon, I'm running out of time. Drowning in the ocean of all things that I've done. Fighting through the currents, trying not to come undone.
This isn't bad, man. I was actually really rocking with it till the chorus. I think it's kind of the same thing I said about Opulence. Is during this chorus you need to change your vocal delivery here, like a key change your energy. Because at first, like the way you're kind of singing this dreary part in the verse, it kind of fits the verse, so it wasn't bad. But then when you go into the chorus, you need to change it up. You need to raise your voice a little bit, have a different attitude with it.
Drowning in the ocean of all things that I've done.
Yeah, you just gotta change up that delivery there. It's like drowning in the ocean of all the things I've done. It doesn't fit the tone of the chorus. So I'd say like sing louder, sing prouder, have a little bit more confidence in that chorus. It's very high energy chorus and your vocals aren't matching that energy. Opulence said, you know what, I think having people in this community collaborate together would help a lot of us. Some of us have strengths where others have weaknesses. So there's some real potential in this community to work together. I couldn't agree more, man. Couldn't agree more. You guys should, if you guys are in Discord, talk to each other, make music together, write songs together, have fun, you know? Get out there, life is short, and if you love music and you want to do this for a living with the rest of your life, get out there and mingle with other artists and collaborate, write songs together. Even if you're not performing songs together, write songs with people, create songs together, and just have fun. Do that, guys. If you guys are in our Discord server, we have multiple different channels in the Discord server where you guys can talk to each other about music. So if you guys are not already in the Discord server, join there and talk to other artists and collaborate and write songs and or even just ask for advice. Just explain, like Opulence said, some people have strengths, some have weaknesses, and you guys can find your strengths in other people and help other people, and they can help you.
I can't win. Shadows of a promise, they're tearing at my soul.
You know, the production on the vocals isn't too bad. I was like, you need to deliver your vocals a little better, but as far as the mixing goes, really not that bad. I think you could find some use in like a de-esser, because you're using a lot of S sounds and they're a really sharp sound. I don't know if you recorded this on like a phone or what microphone you used, but the S's are very sharp and they're a little like jarring. I could tell you put some effort into the production with vocal effects and stuff. So I'd say try and do some de-essing. Get some of those S sounds a little down in the mix.
Fighting through the current, trying not to come undone. In the blue, I'm searching for.
You should deliver that part where you say "come undone" differently.
Fighting through the current, trying not to come undone.
Like you say "come undone," you should draw that out a little bit. Like don't pronounce it so quick. Like come undone. Like you need to come undone because you're trying to like do a little vocal ride there.
Can you feel the break, the summer as it shake the blue.
This is sick, man.
On my neck.
The vocals aren't crazy bad. I just think you should have some versatility in that chorus. Change up your vocals a little bit. The screams need some work. But honestly, I'm very impressed with the production. Good job. Just with mixing your vocals. Yeah, this is Dustin Peters, the song called Distressed. Very good instrumental. So something I can already tell kind of happened here. I assume this instrumental was created and this person put it into their music software and turned the volume all the way up. And that seems to have caused the instruments to have they don't have as good sound quality. They're very jarring and they have this really distorted this piercing sound, because the instrumental's good and I can tell it was mixed pretty good, but I think you may have turned every element, you turned all the elements way too loud, because they have this like overdrive effect. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it.
My soul is a candle to the war my flesh is waging. It's hard to concentrate with the weight of lust upon me. You are my king, oh Lord, we will to save me. I'm in distress.
This is really good.
Maybe it's for the best. I can't take the stress. God, can you hear me?
Interesting chorus.
God, can you hear me?
Yeah, so this is like probably the second best song so far. I think the instruments are just too loud. I honestly, your screams are pretty good. They're pretty good screams. I think you could find some helpfulness in layering your screams, having more layers, making them have a fuller sound. But the screams themselves aren't bad at all. I think the instruments are too loud. They're just too much distortion. But the instrumentation's really good. Love the riffs, and the drumming's really good. And the mix overall isn't bad. It's just everything's too loud. All the instruments are too loud. It's just too much of a blur, too much of a wall of sound. Just too much.
Judgment makers, will I be found again? Will I be found again?
Yeah, that's a dope, bro. Hey, Dustin, that's my favorite song out of all of them. I think the second one that we did, I think it had better production and was really good, but it had help of AI, and that kind of that doesn't like change anything, but that turns me off to it a little bit. And as far as I know, your song you created all on your own, and I really like it, man. I think that a couple things could be changed overall, but only in terms of the production, but the songwriting and performance, really good, man. Love the guitar riffs, and the drum fills were really good. The songwriting was good. Interesting, unique chorus. Your screams are fucking sick. Just good. It sounds like an instrumental I would write to. Like I would do vocals on that. Super cool. Thank you guys for coming by and doing this. Thank you for everybody for the submissions. This will be going on YouTube. For those of you who didn't know this was happening and didn't get to send a song, we will do more of these in the future. I will let you guys know next time we do one of these, because this was super fun and I would love to do more of it and have more songs to check out from you guys. So if you guys are solo artists or in a band, look out for more of these in the future. I'd be down to do these every now and then.
I cannot